If you don't live in the capital, you might not know that Londoners are enchanted by the Tube and like to tell one another stories about it. There's said to be a secret labyrinth, like King Solomon's mines, deeper even than the underground lines, and it's somewhere here in South London. People tell of a parade of fast food restaurants and a nondescript door. Wow, it goes forever, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Each tunnel is about 1,000 feet long.
100 feet beneath the pavement. This is one of 8 so-called deep-level shelters.
Yeah, these are the bunk beds, about 7,900 bunk beds down here. Each one is individually numbered, and all of the shelters
Wanted,
are listed.
a downwardly mobile tenant. Nigel Holness and colleagues at Transport for London are letting this bunker. Excavated during the Second World War, it was occupied by up to 8,000 people a night as Hitler's doodlebugs fell on the city.
A very, very important part in London's history.
What are we going into now? Another bunker or upstairs? Any prospective occupier would have to get up and down 178 stairs. The lift's out of action at the moment, and not mind a certain solitude. Now what's that?
Now that's not a ghost, that's a Northern Line train. So about 50 feet above us, we've got the Northern Line running, of course, on the south end. On time? Absolutely on time.
It's like being in the hull of a submarine. The narrow headspace, the rivets, and from time to time the rumble of a great leviathan overhead, actually a Northern Line tube. There's a constant temperature of about 16 degrees centigrade down here. It's dry on the whole, and there's a kind of woody, chalky smell. Hard to imagine 8,000 souls packed in together in fear of their lives. If the bunker looks suspiciously tunnel-like, no wonder. There was once a plan to link the shelters to form a magma-scraping metro system, a forerunner of today's Crossrail. Instead, arrivals from the West Indies aboard the Windrush found themselves billeted here in 1948, before emerging blinking into Brixton to develop the heart of Black London. Wait for me, Nigel.
Bon, ouais. Ton tour. Un peu de télé pour toi. T'as pas fait de télé anglaise depuis un moment, tiens.
No, you haven't slumped on the remote and tuned to MasterChef by accident. Michel Roux Jr. here has joined forces with some market gardeners who are growing veg in another of the deep-level shelters.
I thought that they were absolutely barking mad. I mean, growing in a tunnel, in a disused tunnel that was an air raid shelter. I think, no, you're crazy. Until I actually went down there and visited the site. And it's awe-inspiring, it really is. It's disused space. It's space that would just be mothballed and not used. I mean, that in itself is fantastic. It's a closed environment as well, so it's a constant temperature, which is ideal for growing.
Monsieur Roux is planning a new signature platter.
I think I'm going to have to create a dish and call it La Petite Salade Végétale Souterraine.
That's great. What is it?
A little mixed leaf salad of vegetables grown underground. But it always sounds better in French.
And what about the other bunkers far below commuters' feet? One is full of old films and TV shows.
I have been down there, and there are various sort of film accounts for various big releases like Spider-Man 3 to 1970s sort of game shows of Golden Shot, and even sort of older films than that.
Did you find the Newsnight archive anywhere?
I didn't, no.
Dozens, literally dozens of people would be interested in that. Bit wet here, Nigel.
Yeah, mind your step. I promise you it's not sewage.
Still making your mind up? Clapham South Bunker is close to great leisure amenities.
You can exit these tunnels onto Clapham Common.
I'd like to do that, Nigel, to be perfectly honest.
We can do that for
I'd
you.
like to ping out and frighten a dog walker.
As with the property market generally, the thing about air raid shelters is you've got to know when to get in and when to get out.